Today, we're going to be doing the Eras Tour. Well, not the Taylor Swift Eras Tour, but we're doing the Eras Tour of softball, which means we're going to go through each decade, starting in the 70s, then the 80s, then the 90s, and present day, which is 2020. Now, I'm on a hunt to see which decade has the best bats, which decade had the best uniforms, and which decade is just overall the best. So what we're going to do is we're going to judge each decade's bat on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the greatest and the best, and 1 being the lowest. And then we're going to look at the uniform. Some of the uniforms aren't that good because I had to improvise. Just act like they're cool, okay? I'm going to judge that on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the greatest, 1 being the worst. And that will give us a score out of 20. Whichever decade has the highest score out of 20 by the end of this challenge will win. It'll be the best decade. Now, this video is going to be insane because we get to test 50 years worth of equipment. We get to see the advancement from the 70s up into the 2020s. That's so cool. Without any further ado, let's get started. First up, we have the 70s. I don't have a flowy skirt, so I used the SpongeBob blanket that I had in my closet. Here's a picture I went off for reference. I forgot a very important detail. I forgot their little name patch that they have going across their chest. I feel so included now. Women's rights. I'm not gonna lie, for a second, I look like I'm about to go take a shift at Red Lobster. Okay, and just to make sure I got your order right, you wanted 5 Cheddar Bay biscuits and the endless shrimp and pasta and salads. I feel really bad about this uniform. I don't even want to give this thing a rating because it's so bad. I don't know what the idea with the collared shirt was and the name tag that I lost. I don't know. Someone explain that to me. I don't get it. Like, why were we acting business casual for a softball game? Like, what sense does that make? Like, I don't know. I get the skirt because women can't wear pants. I get that. But the shirt? Anyway, here is the bat. It's a wooden softball bat. Look how thin it is. I've never hit with a wooden softball bat, so I'm really excited to see what it does. Huge shout out to John from the church that I go to for letting me use these bats. These are insane. Like, that's how I know what year these are from, because his sister used them. These are so cool. Y'all know the drill. Each bat gets 10 balls, and since this field is 300 feet long, I'm gonna have to determine based on how it feels and how well the bat swings, and I will give an honest and completely unbiased opinion on the bat. Here is the first ball with the bat from the 1970s. Oh my gosh. Did y'all hear that? I love a wooden bat. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Oh. I don't know if I can get under these balls. Pause. Wait a minute. Nope. Oh. Center field, baby, let's go! Okay, maybe not. Dang it! That's on me. Alright, a little update. It's heavy.
Imagine being the biggest living creature on the earth. You don't have to imagine it, sadly. Yeah, you're banned.
Like, it's so top heavy. Like, you can just see how heavy it is.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way. Like an improv conversation. Improvisation.
Dang it. Oh, that's freaking demolished. That's insane. No! No!
No! No! No!
Alright, all in all for the bat. On a scale 1 to 10, it was made in the 1970s. It is an old bat. It is a thin bat. It is wooden. It's not how we're used to being spoiled.
We wasn't there more than 10 minutes. Somebody was already running.
With composite bats and everything else we have. I'm gonna have to give it I'm gonna have to give it a 6. It's not a bad bat. It's just so hard to swing. Like, my shoulder hurts from swinging this bat, and I only did it 10 times. The outfit, this is atrocious. Look at the socks. Why did we go business casual? Who thought let's go business casual for women's softball? Like, what? Makes no sense. Outfit gets a 2. It gets a straight up 2, and I'm being nice with that. I would give it a negative number, but I don't want to do that. So altogether, the 70s get an 8 out of 20, which is a terrible score, but we also haven't gotten to the other decades yet. On to the 80s. Let's get it. All right, here's what they wore in the 80s. They wore shorts and long socks because you have to protect your bare legs that are exposed to the dirt when you slide, you know? They're just out in the open because these shorts. If only they were like an invention that could make it to where you don't have to wear a skirt and you don't have to wear shorts, and it would protect your legs. I wonder what that could be. Check it out. You might be wondering, Morgan, what about the shirt? Surely you had the shirt that they used to wear. Boy, do I ever have the shirt that they used to wear. Here's the shirt. You know what they did? They said, you know what? You look like a waitress about to go to Red Lobster. Nothing wrong with that. That's just what you look like. And we're on a ball field. You're not supposed to look like that. So let's chop the sleeves off. Let's throw them out the window. Give you sleeveless. But we're going to keep the collar. Because if you want to pop the collar, you look like a total legend.
Tell me more, tell me more.
You know what I mean? You can just pop that collar, slap on some sloppy steaks. You know what I mean?
Sloppy steaks at your Fonny's. Big rare cut of meat with water dumped all over it, water splashing around the table. Makes the night so much more fun.
From here up, I look like a lifeguard at a water park. All jokes aside, it is kind of hot outside today, so I am kind of glad that this is a tank top. Ignore the stain. I don't know where that came from. I haven't worn this shirt since middle school. As you can tell, it is a tad bit tight. You know what I mean? Got that physique. I got that physique going. Anyway, can you guess what color the bat's gonna be? Yellow. Because if there's one thing women love, it's yellow. That's why we made our softballs yellow eventually, because we love it. This is the 80s bat. Pretty great. Not much has changed. I will say it is heavier. I didn't think it could get heavy, but it did. It's called Gorilla because you got to have a gorilla grip to really swing this bat. You got to be strong. I'm talking about really, really strong. Your PSI needs to be through the roof. My bag.
My leg!
Oh, shoot, brother. That was good. That was a good hit. Oh my gosh. Oh. That wasn't a good hit. Ooh. The other bat was going further. What the heck? Man. I'm not gonna lie. This bat sucks. Okay. All right, on to the rankings. I think we can all agree it's a little bit sexist. We don't see men out here wearing tank tops and shorts playing baseball and sliding around. So for that reason alone, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. It's right there in the middle of the pack. Could be worse, could be better, it could be a skirt. Now, for the score of the bat, I don't like that bat. It hurts. Like every time I would lift up to get ready to swing, my elbow would burn. And I think it's because like you have to put so much of it in that my elbow wasn't staying in the slot. It was coming out too much. So it's kind of like when you throw a sidearm, it hurts your elbow. I was hitting sidearm a little bit. So for that reason alone, for me not be able to control the bat how I should be able to control a bat, it's probably a user error, and that's fine. I'll take the blame on that. But I'm going to give the bat a 3. That means it is tied with the 70s bat. They both have 8 out of 20s. Moving on to the 90s, the decade that I was born in. I'm not going to be biased. I'm not going to do that. Don't worry.
I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do.
flipped out, man.
Let's get it. Here's the 90s. Now, not everyone in the 90s wore pants. I remember specifically up until I was in middle school wearing shorts half the time when we played softball. We would alternate days on which days we wore pants and which day we wore shorts. It was like two different uniforms. So this is like one uniform, and then the shorts would be another uniform. This is the uniform I chose because bench warmers, baby. Shout out to all the bench warmers out there, keeping that bench warm. Hey, sometimes your coach hates you. Sometimes they didn't recruit you, so they don't play you. Sometimes they tell you straight up to your face that I didn't recruit you, so I'm not going to play you. And that's fine. That happens sometimes. I don't know anyone that that's happened to. Okay, I take back every negative thing I said about that last bat. This bat, oh no. My cameraman's on my chest again. Look at me. Ultimate failure. Don't have a cameraman because I'm not Mr. Beast and I'm not Eric and I'm not Ryan Trahan. Go ahead, judge me. Whatever, I don't care. Someone please help me make videos. I take back everything I said about the other bat because this bat is heavy. I wish I had a scale because this thing probably weighs 15 pounds. Listen. I'm not lying. I did not add in a sound effect. That is what that bat sounds like. It sounds like you're dropping a concrete block. There's something in here.
It's really beyond words. It's really incalculable.
This is the 90s bat. It probably has no pop. It is probably made out of strict aluminum. I don't know what kind of bat this is. I don't know what brand, but it is from the 90s. I promise you, John will not lie to me. He's a great man. So, without any further ado, you know the rules. I'm actually super excited about this bat. If anyone has an Anderson Rocket Tech, please let me know. I will pay you for it. I have been looking for one of those bats. Please comment. I will pay you for it. I want that bat so bad. I want to compare it to a Ghost. Hook me up. Hook me up if you have it. Oh. That slung my whole body. I'm a big person. I'm like 6'8", and that slung my entire body around when I did that. I'm like 6'8", 250 pounds, and that just slung my body. I almost did a pure red. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was horrible. Dang. Oh my god. That last hit was horrible, and that's solely on me. I got performance anxiety when I noticed a stranger was walking by, and that's on me. That's not on the bat, that's on me. I take full ownership for that. I messed up. I'm sorry. We're gonna keep going. Say what you want, but these are line drives, dude. My stance right now is so wide, and it's because it is like throwing off my balance when I'm swinging this because it's so heavy. It is ruining my stance.
Honey, it was ruined when she bought it.
They're line drives. They're line drives. Okay, that's a good hit. That's a good hit. I'm doing a back bend by the time I get done with this. This bat's heavy, brother. Oh my gosh, I'm not even on that. I'm gonna act like I didn't just do that. This is for sure the last ball. I didn't just cheat and screw up one of them.
You're a liar, a cheater.
Here we go, number 10, not number 11. My hamstring. All right, to keep everything fair, I'm gonna keep the rating the same from the 90s to the 2020s because the outfits are pretty much the same. And I'm gonna have to give that rating an 8. I feel like this uniform is just timeless. There's a reason it hasn't changed. It is just, it's great. It's perfect. You can make any color combination you want, any color wave, and normally it turns out good. The classic belt, the socks, the fit, it's fire. I love it. Also, I'm sorry for the wind. I can't control it. That's That's up to God. That's beyond me. It just stopped. Let's go. Glory to God. All right, on to the bat rating. That bat's heavy. That bat is heavy. That bat is thick with 2 C's. That bat putting in work. You're slinging it. You have to sling that bat with all your might to get it to do anything. I'm gonna rate it above the 80s bat, but below the 70s bat. So I'm gonna give it a 6. So the 90s is currently in the lead with 14 points. That's crazy. I already know the 2020s are about to blow this out of the water. All it needs to do is get like an 8 or a 9 on the bats, and it's going to. And trust me, it's about to blow it out of the water. Here is the bat of choice. It is light. It doesn't make a thud when you drop it on the ground. It is beautiful. She's sleek. She is the moment. She's gorgeous. I love the smell of her bat grip. And
so what do you want me to do?
What do you want to do?
Whatever you need me to do.
You can probably hold the camera. Do you want to hold the camera? I mean, I'm not used to having someone help. First ball with the bat from the 2020s. Shout out my new cameraman, Shaylee. Oh. I'm a beast. No. God, that sounds good too, you know?
Yeah, it has a nice pop to it. Yeah, it's so much better. Oh, it's so good for you, the lighting.
I don't even know why I have to keep hitting with it. I have 5 more to hit. Love this bat. East and Ghosts are fire. This bat, by far, has been the worst. Listen. Don't move.
That's straight metal. That is straight metal.
That's how it's supposed to happen. Number 6. There's that man again. What if I hit him while he's walking by? New goal.
Wait, we're gonna have to get back in position. Okay.
If I hit that man while he's walking by, you'll have to subscribe. Oh. That would have been a double. I'm getting close. Like, that is close hitting it over. Oh, my foot slipped.
Penguins, penguins, penguins.
Let's go. Get in here! Let's go! Get in here right now! Get in here! Hey,
Oh, shoot.
That one was close.
Alright. So how was school?
Long.
That's what she said.
For the bat, solid 10 out of 10. Like, I'm sorry, that bat is perfect. It's beautiful. I don't care. Even if it was the red ghost, 10 out of 10. It's no bat hits better than that. You can judge by the sound too. It's insane. So altogether, that bat has an 18 out of 20 rating, which means it is in first place. But we have a home run derby challenge coming up with each bat to give them a fair shake. Let's go. And to make the competition a little bit more spicy, you know, playing.
Why did you say that?
All right, to make the competition a little bit more interesting, I'm going to take a bat from each decade and I'm going to hit 3 balls with it. However many home runs I get with each bat will determine if the bat wins or loses. So if this bat gets 3 out of 3 and no other bat does, this bat's automatically the best. Let's see what we got. No shot.
Oh. No way. No way. No shot. Morgan. What the heck? No way.
That's gotta be 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3.
Oh my gosh.
All right, this bat from the 70s is in the lead with 3 out of 3. That has some pop, dude. I did not. Wow. Okay, thank God we did this test because on the 300-foot field, they were not getting anywhere near the fields. Oh no.
That one wasn't good.
No. Thanks. Yes! Let's go! Oh, that's not going. Psych! Let's go! Oh my gosh! I didn't realize I was a beast. I mean, didn't realize I was an absolute legend out here. Who knows? Yankees pick me up, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Oh
right now?
no. Oh no. Morgan.
What? What can I say? No. That's what I expected with it. Oh, that's
Oh
gone.
no.
That's gone. '80s and '90s bat are tied with 2 '70s bats in the lead. That's insane. That was a line drive. That was clean. Say what you want. That was clean.
Oh snap. That was a big one.
We're not finding these balls.
Oh.
Look at, like, they just don't make them like this, you know? Tiebreaker between these 2 bats, the '70s, which is the very first bat on the list, and the 2020s, which is the last bat on the list. What we're gonna do is each bat gets 1 ball, whichever ball goes the furthest, whichever ball sounds the best, all of the above, that's who wins. Starting with the '70s. This better not win. This is like a 50-year-old bat. All right, here we go. It's gone, but it landed like on this side of the road. No, it's not. Let's go. See ya. That was fire. Oh my gosh. All right, and dead last for the Arrows softball competition of bats is obviously the '90s. It's horrible. It is thick with 2. Look at that.
Thick with 2 C's.
Thick with 2 C's, and it's just ugly. Like, it's just not attractive. Last. Third, the bat from the '80s. I'm not disappointed in this bat. I think it's a pretty bat. I bet in its prime it did some serious damage.
That's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
It's not up to par. It didn't do as well as I thought it would. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get splinters and probably need tetanus from this bat, so it's done. And that came in 3rd. This is a shock of the century. I don't know if anyone saw this coming. This thin toothpick of a bat came in 2nd, and it almost beat the actual #1 bat. To me, that's insane. They had it from the '70s, I guess. They had it right. Medical tape, horrible. Needs some cosmetic work. Looks like a #2 pencil. Other than that, it's a good bat. 2nd place. Now, 1st place, the one, the only, Easton Ghost. It's a beautiful bat. It's amazing. I love this bat. It's named Midnight. How cool is that? And it's super durable. Look how far that bat can be thrown. Still in 1 piece. Thank y'all so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, like it, comment, subscribe, share it to all your friends, family, teammates, whatever you want to do. Have an amazing and restful week. God bless y'all. I love y'all. Bye.